And I am live. Hey guys. Hey guys. Okay, I am live. Yep, everything's good. Great. So in a little while I'm going to be doing basically that up there that you can see. That thing. You can't actually see the actual thing yet. But I'll be doing that. That'll be fun. But yeah, it's LiveTUBBs weekly time, and basically I've been super busy today, not doing anything, basically. Fabrico. It's a new one. Howdy. Yeah. So you know the drill, guys. LiveTUBBs weeklies. Well, basically, I just go through what happened in the week and stuff, and I've already done that last night. I did that like at the beginnings of my Sunday, and LiveTUBBs weekly is a Sunday show. So basically, I normally do it on Sunday, but this time I'm not going to do it because basically I did it already. There's been a couple of new pop videos, and there's been a couple of gassy videos, but I don't know. Let me know what you thought of those, by the way. That'd be great, because then basically I want to know if I should continue doing the LiveTUBBs, the piggy noise tub thing, or if I should just not and wait for the next time it comes around. I probably will do though. I don't know. I'm confused. Let me know what you think. So yeah. Well, bye. No. Ken says I love your beard. Well, it's just that wow. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at it that closely on my camera until you just said that. Okay. This is what happens when you don't comb it and don't shower for a day. You have a beard. It just get down in there. There we go. It's just super poofy. That's not much better. It's a little better, but that's not much better. What a difference a day makes, huh? I can't look at it now. You can see my white hairs. Anyway. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's still annoying. It's actually getting like my head hair, you know. It's sticking on clothes. It's molting. It's making my face slightly itchy, but that might just be because I didn't actually. I haven't had a shower today. I was supposed to have a shower today, but I didn't have a shower today because I've been busy doing nothing. That's not true. I've basically been busy sorting out stuff on my phone because my phone needs to be charged and stuff, but because I need to get the pictures off it somehow to do the pic dump. I can't do a pic dump if I can't get the pictures off of it. Annoying. More than annoying. Yeah, because I'm rapidly running out of pictures to post on different sites and stuff on my old phone, and then that phone's next, and then it's the next phone, and yeah. So yeah. First world problems though. Just yeah. Anyway, guys, does anybody want to do voting? I'm going to go straight to the voting before I do the rest of that. Well, before I do the colouring in of one of those, you know what I mean. I'm going to do the voting. Right. So guys, you know how this works. Oh, good. My pad decided to. Yeah. You guys know how this works. Basically, I read out the topics. You vote by telling me what you want in the chat, and if you're watching this on playback, you vote for next week in the comments below. So this week's voting is here. Okay. If you voted before, you can vote again. It's completely fine by me. So yeah. Okay, guys. So on the TankyTubs channel, it is going to be either Balloon Week, Guest Week, Art Week, Eating/Food Week, Leather Week, Furry Week, Funnel Week. I nearly said the wrong thing. Cigar Week, Live Week, Squish Week, Bloating Week, or Padding Week. So that's either Balloon Week, Guest Week, Art Week, Eating/Food Week, Leather Week, Furry Week, Funnel Week, Cigar Week, Live Week, Squish Week, Bloating Week, or Padding Week. So yeah, let me know your votes. Somebody has voted. They told me they voted for Art Week, so I've got to put their vote in. There we go. Yeah, don't know if we're going to get their votes out early.
Hello.
Was that a no?
No, I said hello.
Oh, hello.
But put me down for Furry Week and Squish.
Funnel Week, Furry Week. Where is Furry Week? There it is. Squish Week. Done and done. You don't have to vote now. You can also vote for other things, and you can vote for as many things as you want. Not just you, just telling everybody as well. Oh, other again, Swish. It's Swish Week again. Squish Week. Squish Week and Leather Week, please.
For your face.
What?
About for your face.
So Leather Week. Where's Leather? There it is. Right.
Hey,
Hmm. Did I break my computer? No, I didn't. It's all good. Right. I've had a bit of a weird day. Oh, it's just just a little thing that's kind of been bugging me that I don't know if I should make a fuss about at all. Probably shouldn't make a fuss about it. It's probably completely innocent and fine and everything. Basically, there's a photographer that goes around the event in Vegas, and he took a bunch of pictures. He recently posted those pictures onto the Facebook page for that event. I remember him taking a bunch of pictures. I remember that he kept bugging the crap out of me and basically like taking pictures of me, like, you know, because he did portraits of people when they were sat around the pool and stuff. So just come up right in front of you and then take a picture of you and then basically go away. And I was just always either surprised or annoyed, you know. But yeah. He also took pictures of like people in the pool and people just like walking around and all that stuff. Like he's the photographer, that's what he does. You know, I get it. And I wasn't pissed at him or anything. I seemed to be pissed at him more that he kept basically catching me at inopportune moments. So yeah. Yeah, well. But no, he basically posted a bunch of pictures on Facebook. All the pictures from the event on Facebook. I'm not in any of them. Everyone else is, but I'm in like 2 pictures of when we did the bear lineup in the pool. Don't know. See, that's what I mean. I don't know if I should say anything or ask him. Maybe those pictures just weren't really good after all, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like it's been bugging me all day. I know it's a very superficial bullshit problem, but it's been bugging me all day, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's probably just probably just like you just picked out which pictures probably look good to I mean, no, it's nothing personal.
No, I know. Doesn't matter because next year I'm going to have my own camera crew and everything, and then I'll show him because I have lots of pictures. Jeffrey, I was only kidding. It's just such one of those things that sticks in my head. That's all. Maybe he just doesn't like fat guys. I don't know. Anyway, Evo's in a lot of pictures. Evo was a camera girl, apparently. My buddy Evo. Let me check. I can actually go onto the. So I'm just going to go on to Facebook.
Go where?
Facebook, Facebook.
Your face. My face. Facebook.
Oh, that's nice. My buddy Awan's in Disneyland, and he's actually in Florida still.
Oh.
That's nice for him. Oh, Chris is online. Hey, Chris. Whoa.
I'm not right now. Is he in the room?
No, I mean the other Chris. Because I'm on Facebook, it tells me who's online.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm trying to find the. Added, yeah. This guy added 650 photos to the album. to the album. It's like, yeah. So that's all of his pictures, clearly. Where am I? You know.
Just let's get lighting.
Oh, this is nice. This is Carl. This is the guy that basically nice Santa Daddy. Wow, that's way too close. That's a bit too much focus on him. It's a Santa bear. This is Carl. Yeah, he's the one that dropped me off at the airport and stuff. Oh, that's stuck in my head now. It wasn't stuck in my head, but then it got stuck in my head. But yeah, there's tons of pictures of this guy, who is my buddy Evo, who is the sweetest, tallest Swiss bear that you can ever meet. Super nice. And he's got a super deep voice. He's just like, oh, he's so sweet and quiet and snuggly. But yeah, I can scroll. I'm being a bit selfish here because basically, like, it's not just me. There's oh, you can see a bit of the side of my head. I know, right? But there's Dinky Pup. That's the guy from. Wait until I finished explaining. That's the. I'm actually in this picture on screen right now. If you can spot me. Anyway, yeah, that's the pup guy. That was my holiday pup, and basically I'm in this picture. You can just see the side of my head.
Cool.
Right over here. Right here.
You thought you weren't in there.
Yeah. I'm just barely in there. But yeah, that's the guy from the video. The boot black. That's it. The boot black. These pictures of Evo. Some jackass.
That's what? Your jackass.
I said some jackass.
Oh,
Yeah, some jackass.
oh gosh. I do not like this. So basically, yeah, so my LEDs have been, my eyes have blinking non-stop. It's really annoying.
That's not good.
Really annoying. Yeah.
It's excellent input.
Oh, yeah.
Input. Yeah. Excellent input by me. Oh, there's Chris. I was going to say Chris never got featured in this album either, but there's a really weird shot from a random candid shot of him. Why? I don't know. Weird. I'm over here. I'm off the frame. Sorry. So I'm just going through this again just to make sure that I'm not missing something stupid.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I found a video of Tom Scott's reviews.
Okay. Oh. There's a few pictures of my one of my other buddies.
See you later, connection.
Oh, bye, Ken. I can't see the chat when I've got this window open. I'm sorry. Pink, 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 pink. Well, it's just my mouse scroll wheel is just really loud sometimes. Oh, okay. There's kind of random nipple sucking happening in this picture on Facebook. I wonder how they got away with that.
What?
Oh, I think you heard me.
It's kind of
Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Ooh, is that me? No, that's not me.
I love how you're just like basically looking registered yourself.
Well, I just I want them from my archives. I like it when people have like pictures of me that I don't know about. because then if I suddenly find them, then basically it's better than me taking pictures. I can't take pictures of myself. I can take video, but I can't take pictures of myself. All the pictures that you see of me online have either been from screenshots from videos that I've taken, and I've just made screenshots of and put on the internet, or they've been found because but somebody else has taken a picture of me for me, you know. So yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Also, I'm also looking, yeah, for myself, because I'm slightly bummed out that I was not in these pictures. When he seemed to not let, not fuck off away from me. He'd always catch me whenever I was either just by myself or like just in the middle of a sentence. There was no in between space. Who is that? No. Well, it's way too zoomed out to be able to tell. I might just be a couple of pixels over in that corner. Oh, this is better. I'm nearly done, guys, with the trying to find. Who is that? Oh no, it's just a couple of guys face sucking in the pool. That happened quite a lot. That happened to me quite a lot as well. Can't blame them. Somebody did say, I got the classic joke of like when me and Chris were having a moment. I swear somebody said, there's something on your face. It was Chris. Chris was on my face. That was funny. Random bear pile. That's quite funny. Ooh.
I'm distracted by Kingdom Hearts 3 video.
Okay. That's my stuff. My stuff is here, but where am I in this picture? Am I a vampire? Did I just not get photographed because I'm invisible? Oh, I want this guy's t-shirt. It'll focus. I want that guy's t-shirt. The piggy kind of thing. It's funny. Wow. I know what this guy was trying to do when he was trying to get these pictures. He was trying to get the guy, what's his name? He was trying to get. Oh, he's kind of a semi-famous bear. Tank Dozer, I think that's what his name is. His nickname.
I think I know you.
Dozer Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
The other guy that broke one of the chairs, that wasn't me. Here's my posse. Chris. Me with a weird expression, so don't like that picture. Whatever. Slightly better. That's all right. I thought there was another picture. There isn't. Yeah, he was trying to get a picture of Dozer Bear, but he just failed completely because Dozer Bear was always kind of like covered. He was always surrounded by his friends.
Yeah.
Just they seemed to put just chairs around him and sit with him, and yeah, it was weird. It was actually really annoying because I want to talk to Dozer. I want to talk to Dozer. Because he always seems kind of douchey. I know that sounds mean. But every time I've been in his presence, basically, like, he's always seemed kind of just standoffish and douchey. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to piss him off, but it just seems that way. Even when I Facebooked him after the event, saying it's like, I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you. You know, you seem to always be busy talking to other people, and so like, hey, I did wave to you at least once, but yeah, I guess you didn't see me. I was hoping that he didn't see me. Otherwise, he was just being an arsehole. But no, he said that, no, you should have just come over and said hey. And I was like, okay. But I couldn't. Oh, another good neck shot for Jeffrey. See the problem I have with my giant neck fold thing? That's the whole reason I've got a problem with hats. Chris has actually got really nice shoulders, so I do like Chris again. I'm at the end of the album, so I'm just looking at the last couple of pictures because they seem to be group pictures.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the trailer.
Yeah, I know. I know you said Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff. Can't really hear you anyway, so I guess that's okay.
You can. Can you hear me now?
No, it's okay because you were distracted anyway, so it's fine. Okay, is that? Nope.
I'm not into Kingdom Hearts, but if you were,
I'm not though.
You'd freak out.
But I don't.
Like, because that's how great that fucking thing was.
Right.
Like the reveal.
But oh my god! Oh my god! It's just wow. I'm in this picture. Can anyone spot me in this picture? I can't actually see the chat though. That's the problem with this.
Wait, I'm trying to speed up the video. There we go. Okay.
I'm in this picture. Can anyone see where I am in this picture?
Are you at the background?
Okay. There's the foreground, the middle ground, and then there's the background, right?
Where are you?
There's a lot of background, so you need to be more specific. No. I'll just slowly get closer to it where I am. Actually, you know what? I'll just say, I'm there. That's me. That's my back. That's my back.
Oh, are you the thing?
I'm getting a towel. I'm getting a towel. Yeah, I found myself in the picture. So he did get more pictures of me. So I am in a lot of pictures. Okay.
It's kind of like a candid shot.
Yeah, next shot I'm not there. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I can't hear the video playback, but I'm basically listening to an echo of you.
He's the guy at the front of that picture has got his shirt off in the next picture because he was getting unbuttoned. Anyway, should I be peeved? I don't think I should be peeved.
Griffiths just said he'd know you're sexy back anyway.
Oh, did Jeffrey get it?
So he's basically saying you're freaking sexy back.
Okay.
You're freaking.
M. There's quite a few pudgy bears. It's a little bit distracting because I'm looking for a pudgy bear, me, and there are quite a few pudgy bears. Oh, God damn it.
What happened now?
Nothing important, don't worry about it. If it was important, I would have said so.
Well, I was asking just because, just to give myself some context.
I haven't seen any pictures of Bart either. My buddy that my furry buddy, the guy that's also a furry, that was there. That harness is way too tight on that guy. And there's a sexy Santa. There was lots of sexy Santas. That has not got to be legal on Facebook. There's a guy in rubber underwear with all of his crotch basically. It's really tight. Basically, it might as well not be wearing anything. It's literally like painted on latex. That's how bad that is. So how is that allowed on Facebook?
Well, I mean, Facebook's rules now. I suppose they think as long as it's covered.
Yeah, maybe. Let's. Oh, okay. So I just realized that it's like, oh my god, when was this? I don't remember this happening, but it's like I wasn't around the pool all the time. There were very select moments when I wasn't around the pool, when I was doing other things, like Chris. Okay. Oh, he liked it. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Bink. 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 Okay. Um. Yep, there you are, Tubbs. Yeah, he's seen me. Yes, me too, Tubbs. There's a very nice. That's a very nice shirt. Oh. Mm. Yeah, me too. But I'll have a look later. If I can find those ones again, then that'll be awesome. Yeah. Now what?
I don't know. You're basically trying to find yourself for the past few months. So.
Yeah, I've done that now. Boring. Well, it's not boring. It's just it's kind of annoying because basically it's just I want to be there already. 10 months. 10 months. 10 months. 10 months. 10 months. Art. That's what I was going to do, right? I was going to do that. Well, you guys talk to me because that'll be nice.
That's
I don't know. Well, yeah. I need to pick the colours out. I'll send you more hugs and snuggles, Tubbs, to pass the time. That's nice too. I'm all full of pizza still. I had pizza like ages ago, but I'm all full of pizza. I need to find just orange and brown. They're the only colours I need. Orange and brown.
Oh, it's is that more?
Oh. Oh. Yeah. What? What?
That song that was singing. Nothing more song.
You're singing a song. Orange. That's a nice orange. 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 See how that one looks. Bird, shut up. It's not morning yet.
Yeah, it's Monday more song.
Why is that stuck in your head at the moment or something?
Yeah. I don't know why. No, I know why. Because you said talk to me. That also makes something.
What song?
Although I've always gotten the alert wrong, so because you saying, damn it. Okay, but yeah, the alert is actually, so baby, come to me, baby, show me who you are. I was like, it's just saying, talk to me, show me who you are.
Right.
And be more, so, handy.
There it is. That's the other brown I wanted. I have no idea what song that is, so basically I can't help. Don't need any point. No. No. Does anybody watch The Expanse?
No.
Great. Fine then. Jesus.
That's done. That's done. That went nowhere fast.
Well, clearly,
Big Expanse.
it's a TV show. It's science fiction TV show about it's basically space politics. It's space politics in well, no, The Expanse is just I'm guessing the name is a reference to the expanse between planets and moons and stuff. They call it The Expanse because it's unbelievably huge. Yeah, well, you know, the distance between Earth and the Moon, it's unbelievably huge. But the distance between us and Mars is unbelievably huge. It's expansive. It's the expanse. The distance between us and another star, the star, between us and the star is unbelievably huge. It's crazy. You know, it's 150 million kilometers away. Million. You know. So I'm using a brown. I wanted to see how this brown looks. It should just be pale brown. But I'm just going to scribble on the bit of paper that I can scribble on. Yeah, it's a pale ale brown. Pale ale brown. And then I've got these two browns. I'm using the lighter brown. Yeah, the lighter brown's nice. I can use the lighter brown.
Is it the color of sweet tender?
No. So yeah, The Expanse is. What?
So what are you talking about? Expanse?
The Expanse is a science fiction show that's set in the future, but only not in the super distant future. It's basically been like 100 years in the future or something, where Mars has been colonized, and you know, we've colonized the solar system basically, and Mars is an independent power, and basically there's this huge, this whole big thing with like
How?
this whole big thing with like you know, Earth's territories and Earth trying to like rein in all of the shit that happens around the expanse, around the solar system and stuff. And it's quite fascinating. It is just quite fascinating because it's super. It's like space politics and stuff. I know that sounds weird, but it's just that a colony on Mars that wants independence, that has gotten independence, because by the time you actually see the Expanse, the show, basically, you know, Mars is an independent colony. They've already had their civil war with Earth and all that stuff.
The space stuff and all that sounds cool, but like I've never been to politics. I don't know how interesting that is.
You've never been to what? I'm just going to turn your microphone up if I can. No, it's on max. What the hell then? Right, you're 80%. That should be good enough.
So yeah.
What did you say?
It's had never been into politics.
Well, it's not all about the politics. There's other things that happen in the show to keep people that are not into the politics interested. Like boobs.
Is there space sex?
Is there space sex? Is that what you asked?
Yes.
Yep. Well, one of the first shots.
Oh.
I
guess something to really grab your attention.
Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff, but what they do is they actually get the space travel is super scientifically accurate and cool. It's
cool.
It's crazy good because
Sounds crazy good.
they don't have what you would call inertial dampeners, which is awesome because they actually show in one shot what happens to a person's body if they're going really, really fast and then they suddenly stop.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But
it sounds disgusting.
But crazy cool. Well, this basically, I don't know the context of it because I haven't watched up to this point, but I just somebody was describing. There's a machine that basically can completely stop inertia of an object, but it can't stop inertia of everything that's inside of an object. So basically, there's a ship that's going crazy, ridiculously fast, and it's just going so fast, and then all of a sudden it hits this force field, and it stops all of the inertia of the ship, and you see what happens to the person in the ship. Oh my god! You basically turn into paste when you experience lots of G's all at once. You turn into paste.
Yep, right. That felt so crazy.
No other show does it ever show this, which is so cool. Poe Dameron, if in Star Wars, he basically, if he went as fast as he did in his X-wing at the beginning of the last Star Wars movie, and then suddenly stopped like he did in the beginning of the last Star Wars movie, this is what would happen to him. He would be super dead like this guy in that ship, and it's like, yeah. Now you're super loud. What the hell?
What?
Now you're super loud. What the hell?
Sorry.
Right, I turned you and the computer down to 50%.
Did I mess you up?
No, you didn't mess me up. It's pissing me off though.
I messed myself up though.
Why?
Well, probably the reason why I'm super loud now is because I switched to another thing with the microphone, and yeah, so I'm like trying to maneuver where I'm watching the YouTube chat on, and then where I'm just like, talking on Discord.
That weasel says, "What's this? What turns into paste?" You do if you suddenly hit like 7,000 Gs. Do you like the new Star Wars? Not really. And then he says, "You British." Me British what? Also, I'm Irish, so
it's not a complete question.
It's an inaccurate statement to make to say that I'm British. I'm Irish, but okay. So he said to me, some whiny woman basically said this to me the other day. Like she said to me, "It's like you're not Irish. Britain's in the UK." And I was like, "No, it's not. It's very lucky that it's not in the UK.
Okay.
It's not part of the United Kingdom. It's its own thing."
But yeah, I was probably just talking about your accent. That's why he said you're British.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Did you just assume my nationality? Women and children first. Identified as a woman child.
Where's that come from again?
I have no idea what that is. I got a feeling it's from a sketch show, but I can't remember which one.
That's so funny. I have to look that up now. That's so
funny. If you can't find a place that it originated in, that joke specifically, then I did it. It was me. It came from my brain.
Okay.
I totally reserve the right to lay claim on that joke. I think that person left.
Probably. What am I? Okay, so you know that Know Your Mate website?
No.
So there's a website called Know Your Mate.
No, I got that.
Just give it. Yeah. So there's this one meme apparently that's called "I sexually identify as an attack helicopter."
Yeah, that's a popular meme.
I have no idea what.
Basically, whenever somebody did whenever somebody did a survey, I think it's like an American survey. Like they asked them, what do they identify as? And a lot of people put attack helicopter, Apache attack helicopter for some reason. That's just a joke, I think that's where that comes from.
As a what? Woman child?
I identify as a woman child. A woman child. Yes, he just came in to ask questions and then leave, I guess. Yep.
Pretty much.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
Okay, so there's it just comes up with a whole bunch of gender identity stuff.
Okay, in that case, I made it up. It's my joke. Nobody can use it for me. Honestly, I can't remember what I saw that on. It was really funny.
It sounds really funny.
So funny.
This has to be a thing. I'm buzzing this thing, no matter what it takes.
There's like I got a feeling it came from there's a place. There was a comedy show that was like where they also did like this other joke where this guy had just never seen a pregnant woman before. He just never asked the question, where do babies come from? And he basically is just walking, he's walking with his friend just in public, and all of a sudden a pregnant woman walks past him and he's like, look at that, she's really fat, isn't she? And his friend's like, no, she's pregnant. It's like, what's that? It's like when, she's pregnant. And he's like, what is it, some kind of like disease or something? More like a parasite. But no, she's a baby in her belly. It's like, she ate a baby? There's just lots and lots of this going on for ages. Because nobody had ever told him where babies came from. It was hysterical. I don't want to do justice by trying to play out the whole thing because I don't remember all of it. But I love the logic behind it. He starts accusing his friend of being pregnant because he's slightly pudgy, he's got a little bit of belly. He's like, so you're pregnant too? And he's like, no, I'm just fat. It's just... It's like, don't be silly. It can't happen to guys. It's like, why not? You look pregnant.
What? It's crazy. So crazy.
There's like, I think the punchline of it was that basically like they meet up with the other friend and then like he's like, his friend is like, dude, I just found out something really amazing. Do you know where babies come from? He's like, yeah. He's like, well, oh, okay. Because I just thought that woman over there was fat. And he's like, yeah, she is really fat. It's like, no, there's a baby in there. She's pregnant. And he's like, what's that? And it's like, oh, God. There's a bunch of people just didn't know. It was really good. Just continues, like, it seems to spread this knowledge. How this knowledge can spread is quite funny.
I'm sorry, I just got stuff from the Dat Weasel thing now. Just now.
Why?
Because it's just like in the expanse of like a minute, he does all these comments and then he just ups some leaves. It's just like, okay, so you don't want any clarification at all. You just came into freaking.
He came into us. He came into us stupid shit and then left.
He came in to type stuff and then leave. It's just kind of silly. Within the expense of a minute, didn't even stay for like that long. That's so stupid.
Wow. Well, I think he came back for a second just now, but he's gone again. Well, my viewers jumped up from 3 to 6, and then now it's back to 4. So somebody else might be here. I haven't heard from Bear Buff for a little while. A bit worried about Bear Buff as well now. I keep getting randomly worried about people.
Yeah. I don't think, because like Even if I was watching from like 2 screens, it would still be the same account, right? So it still count as one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I'm not intentionally watching on 2 screens right now anyway.
Okay.
Just like basically unintentionally did that. You know what? I should just turn this off. Let's do that. I hope a lot of people. You said you haven't seen Bear Buff in a while?
Yep. That's what I said.
I miss Chris. People. I miss.
So I thought you said something else just now.
What?
I thought you said, I miss Chris. I hate you people. It's just.
Yes.
Yes. I miss Chris. I hate you people.
I miss Chris. I hate you. You people suck. Where's Chris? He makes everything bad.
This show's boring without Chris. You went yeah. You went full on what's the full on Asperger's.
So you know.
Yeah,
Like, what they and wonder where what's that his name? Panda Pat or Celtic Pat or I can never get his name.
Panda Fox.
Panda Fox, there it is.
Well, he's Pan Junior, Panda Fox, whatever you want to call him.
Panda Pat. Panda Pat. Panda Pox, whatever. Oh no.
Panda Fox. Panda Fox. Alright, do I need the dog brown for anything? Nah. I need the orange though, because that doesn't look orange enough to me. So I'm gonna make it even more orange.
Sorry, Jeff just reminded me of that Chris thing.
Well, somebody said to me the other day, it's kind of just as a joke, I'm hoping, for the sake of our friendship, you know. Basically, we're like, we were just talking, and then all of a sudden we got to a nice quiet bit of the conversation where we were just like people watching, and all of a sudden it was like they went, so when are you going to get better looking? I was like, what? But I'm kidding, you know.
Oh, that is a great thing.
just being mean.
That is a great prank. Oh my gosh, that is so great. Oh.
It's like you know, it's like going up to me and just being like, so when are you gonna get better at drawing? You know.
I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that with my friend. Like whenever we're hanging out, there's a low cup. It's just like, so when are you gonna get better looking? Oh my gosh, that is so great.
But no, the way that they said it reminded me very much of my my crash and burn when I tried to make a pass on a girl in high school. I've already told this story before, but I just find it hysterical sometimes now. Like right now, when I'm going to say it again. But basically, I went up to a girl in the library, and she was reading a book, and basically, I just sat next to her. She didn't respond, so I basically just said, "You're very good at reading." Just kind of looked at me, kind of puzzled, and I'll just be like, I'm gonna leave you alone now. She was like, thanks.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Just didn't have anything to say. I didn't prepare anything. Just
Yeah, but when's the first step? How did you hit that?
I didn't have anything else. She was holding a book. I didn't know what book it was, so I couldn't make any assumptions or say that she liked that book and that I liked that book too, or anything.
A comment or a clothes or something. I don't know.
And I wasn't really. Yeah, it was just all of it was bad. Okay, all of it was bad. I acknowledge it now, and you know we ended up being good friends anyway afterwards. But it's just so funny that you're good at reading. You're really good at reading. It's just that, like, I said, you know, I didn't realize how stupid that sounded until basically I got to my friends and they were like, "What the fuck was that?" And I was like, "I don't know, just drop it. Just leave me alone, please."
There's gonna be a moment where when we're not thinking about this, I'm just gonna break it up and get right in. Oh my god. Okay.
It's just like the people that basically like you know, do you like music? It's like,
Do you like reading?
do you like music? Or, well, yeah, even that. Do you like reading? It's kind of like, what are you gonna ask me next? Do I like food?
No, I said, do you like breathing?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be just like that and stuff. It's a very vague question. Just I hate when people do that. You know. Do I like food?
No, it's just like a fundamental process that I have to do. I don't like food at all.
Some people don't.
Yeah.
But it's a very, 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 very tiny percentage of the population that basically don't like any food. That basically eat just because they need to survive, you know? Yeah.
So I got a portion that read, "No full tears coming from a lip."
I didn't hear any of that.
A note full of tears is coming from a loved one. That is what my fortune read from my fortune.
A note from.
What?
I didn't hear it again.
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Like type it or something, I guess. I don't know. Did you watch that spider video?
Yes.
Yeah. It's genius, and I thought. No, I just love the, you know, that's funny in itself. kind of. But it's just that the genius portion of it, that he muffled his voice to record the bits when it was.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
that's
underneath the sand or whatever.
people, yeah, just make it actually sound like he's under the sun. But that's
Yeah,
when,
I thought that was clever. That was clever.
it was very clever and very funny. People should ask some strange questions, Tubbs. Well, yeah. That's also vague, though, isn't it, Jeff? Oh my God! I found out the other day. I found this out yesterday that somebody's suing Donald Trump because they don't think that the president should be able to block anybody on Twitter.
I have to look this up now.
What?
You know that, right?
You have to look it up. Yeah, look it up. Honestly, it's like I heard this and I was like, what? Huh? What? That sounds like bullshit. Like, seriously, people?
Okay, here we go.
Like, seriously, people?
Hollywood Reporter. This comes from the Hollywood Reporter. It says, Donald Trump sued by Stormy Daniels over unsigned hush agreement. Is that what it was?
No.
No.
He's being sued.
What did you say?
He's being sued by somebody because they don't think that the president should be able to block people on Twitter.
Oh.
By the way, the whole Stormy Daniels thing is kind of bullshit in the first place as well, but I'm not going to go into that. Even if he did sleep with a porn star. Well, that's what I mean. Even if he did sleep with a porn star, no one cares. No one cares.
I don't even know who Stormy Daniels is. I'm just like.
Isn't she like she's either a porn star or basically somebody who was, I know she's a porn star. She's a porn star. Yeah, who Donald Trump allegedly slept with at some stage. But like my whole bit is that like he probably didn't sleep with her, and even if he did, who cares? Like, is it really going to affect his marriage now that this thing happened 20 years ago?
Okay, let's see what this. Okay, so there's a Newsweek article that says, "Should I sue Donald Trump for blocking me on Twitter?"
Okay. Jeffrey says, "How ridiculous is that?" Yeah, he saw it too.
What? He saw the Donald Trump blocking what?
Yeah, he saw that too. He saw the Donald Trump get sued by somebody because they didn't think. It's not that he blocked them on Twitter. It's that basically, well, it's not just that he blocked them on Twitter. Apparently, it's based on the fact that they think that it's unconstitutional that the president should be able to block somebody on Twitter. Sorry, it's a funny sentence. It's against the Constitution. It's like there's nothing in the Constitution about social media. You're crazy. It's unconstitutional. Basically, what happened was some political writer.
What I'm hearing from this is
critic.
It's this actual Newsweek author.
Yeah.
Zach Schultz. Oh.
I don't think it's them, but okay.
So, did you just want me to read this to you?
No.
Okay.
Basically,
yeah.
From what I understand it's about some political critic or commentator or like writer is basically butthurt over the fact that Donald Trump has blocked them, so therefore they can't see his timeline or his wall or anything. So he can't do his job, or they can't do their job, because I don't know if it's a guy or girl, to be honest. And they are basically saying that, like, I'm going to lose my job because Donald Trump blocked me on Twitter. And it's like, it's bullshit. First of all, it's basically they can't like moan at him anymore on Twitter because he's blocked them.
Yeah.
And they want to moan at him some more.
Well, what I'm getting from this article is it's saying they're arguing that because his account is a designated public forum, quote unquote, citizens have a First Amendment right to respond to his tweets, regardless of their political views. That's what they're basically saying. So.
But it's not a designated public forum.
What, his account?
Yeah, it's his Twitter account.
At Real Donald Trump.
It's not a designated public
it
forum.
Is kind of, isn't it? I don't know.
I mean, if you were describing it, you can describe it that way. But it's not an official designated public forum. Officially, it's not like that. That's why whenever somebody says that, they usually are using quotation marks.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
It's like it's his private Twitter page that he can make private to whoever he wants. It doesn't matter about their political leanings.
Yeah. Basically.
But no, like I said, it's just because somebody's butthurt that they can't moan at him. It's funny to me.
Well, what I'm getting from the article is that basically the lawyer brought it up first. It wasn't like any one person.
Yeah, a lawyer completely independently brought this up. That's totally what happened.
Because this person basically wrote an article about Trump blocking him on Twitter.
No, what I think is that basically, like, somebody's actually suing him. Somebody is actually looking into suing him because of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually a lawyer that brought it up first. I think it's actually somebody just, like I said, I'm pretty sure somebody's just butthurt. They can't moan at him.
That's what I'm saying. Like this Newsweek guy, I guess, like he wrote an article about it, and then I guess the lawyer brought up the subject of him being sued, and then that's when he kind of just started going down the rabbit hole, I guess.
I just heard about this and I thought it was ridiculous. But then again, it's the whole, you know, if we're going to go into politics and stuff, I just think that it's super crazy that in my country, in this country, somebody got arrested and I think they're being convicted because of a joke. Has anybody heard about this?
That's a joke.
Yeah, they're being arrested because of a joke. They've been arrested because of a joke. They've actually gone to trial because of a joke.
There's not a few of us after that.
Fucking bullshit. There's not been a few of those. Well, I think there's been a couple of those in the UK. Like it can't happen in the US because of speech laws and stuff. Like if I made a racist joke right now, I could be arrested. If somebody called the police, I could be arrested. That's messed up.
Are you talking about the guy with the dog?
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy with the dog.
Yeah. I've seen that one. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know all about that.
Oh, Jeffrey hasn't. Yeah, Jeff, this guy basically trained his dog to do the Hitler salute because basically he was making fun of his girlfriend because she loved this dog and he wanted to make it do something that was kind of like horrible and offensive to her. So he trained the dog to basically do the Nazi salute. That's all it was. But no, he basically got, and this is great. This is great. He got tried, and a judge decided that it wasn't a joke, and that he was inciting racial hatred by teaching a dog to do this symbol.
Right.
What?
Sorry, I'm still on the Trump thing, and they are basically trying to make a case for this.
No.
They're basically gathering like a bunch of different people for this case. This is crazy.
Yeah. It's amazing what a bunch of trolls can want to get together. And it's going to ruin Twitter.
One of them is a sociology professor.
Oh yeah, I bet they are.
This is an actual thing.
Sociology.
I'm reading this off NPR. Okay, just to let you know.
I don't know what that means.
NPR, that's the National Public Radio. They're supposed to be pretty notable with their references and all that. So it's like, this is a trusted news source. So, I don't know. I mean, this is crazy stuff.
Yeah, people are nuts. But the thing is that basically, like, this will never happen. It will never happen. Twitter won't allow it, but also Twitter won't allow it for everybody else, because basically, if they do this to Trump, then no one's going to have the block button.
The ability to block.
Yeah. So it will be replaced with the mute button.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's basically the same thing anyway. Or basically Trump will just like give up Twitter and go over to something like Gaff or Minds or another one, another social media site. So
yeah,
it's like it means nothing. It's crazy.
It's kind of idiotic. This is what we're turning into. This is what the U.S. is turning into. All because he got elected. This is the stupid bullshit that's now going to go down.
So it's not so much that. I think it's just literally, like I said, because like I don't have anything against Trump. I just, even though he's kind of just a stupid, arrogant asshole. I mean, that's it. I'm not bringing up his leadership skills or anything, but I'm more pissed off that basically everybody's so butthurt still about it. It's like, it's been over a year, and your country hasn't imploded completely, so
yeah,
get over it,
doesn't mean that we're going down downward spiral, but that basically has been happening forever, though. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like get over it and just wait it out. I mean, what's the big deal? Seriously. There's this whole big thing about like like when I said this to somebody a while ago, they basically said that, well, it is a big deal because like he could launch nukes and he could start a war and stuff, and it's like, well, not really.
I mean that's not the full thing, you know. That's just part of it.
Just saying, it's still not. Yeah.
But you know, I don't like, because I'm not good at politics anyway, so I'm not gonna like argue about this matter, you know, because you know it's just it's all bullshit kind of. So you know.
Joey says, "I thought I heard it all. That's hilarious." Yeah, I'm guessing he's talking about the comedian. The guy's a comedian, by the way. The guy's a comedian with a dog.
Yeah.
The guy's an actual comedian. I just love that a judge, a UK judge, and they don't mess around. Basically, they've got at least a bit of intelligence to them.
Yep.
Has seen that he's basically trying to incite racial hatred by doing this. It's just like, yep. It's totally a joke. You are crazy. I like that he basically tricked a reporter, the guy outside of the courtroom. He was being interviewed about it, and like the reporter was completely seeing him as the scum of the earth. You know, the reporter was like, you know, that in the reporter's eyes, this guy was a hate speech person, you know, that deserves to go to prison. And basically, he was asking him all about it, and the comedian actually tricked the reporter into repeating the entire, the joke, and basically, he basically says like, context doesn't matter, you know, to the comedian. You know, you should have explained either the context before or after, you know, and like apologize for this a long time ago, and you wouldn't be in this position. And the comedian was like, well, you basically just repeated the entire joke, so technically you should be arrested now. And he was like, well, I was just repeating it because basically you. And the comedian was like, no, context doesn't matter. It was like, seriously, somebody arrest the reporter. It was just like, that's a really good point he just made.
Yeah.
The reporter didn't get arrested, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't fair, but yeah, what are you gonna do? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, the UK doesn't actually have a constitution. You know, it's got the Magna Carta, but it's so old that it's incomprehensible. The language in it is too flowery. It's too old English to actually be translatable to current day English. You know. So basically, what they did with our constitution is they made it the common law and stuff like that. And basically, it's just common sense laws. And then eventually there is the law that is actually written now and stuff like that. But it never turned into a constitution. People's rights aren't written down anywhere. It's just we're just lumped together with the human rights, and that's kind of annoying. Because we don't have the So random political stuff just happened. Yeah. I just find it hilarious. I tried watching the new Star Wars movie again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the long. I don't hate it. I don't hate the movie. There's a lot of stuff that I don't like about it, but I don't hate Star Wars.
Okay.
I didn't see Solo.
I haven't seen it either.
But yeah. But I can point out a bunch of stuff that I don't like about. Yeah. It's just at the opening. There's the bombers with the bombs.
Okay.
They're in space.
What about them?
They're in space. Why do the bombs drop?
I'm assuming because of the ship.
What ship?
The ship.
What ship?
But the ship produces its own gravitational field.
So you're saying that they carry on their momentum once they get outside the force field that holds in the atmosphere in the ship.
No, the bigger ship, the Star Destroyer, right?
The bigger ship doesn't have enough gravity to pull mines to it. At least not that fast.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
What you asked? You didn't ask. You explained it.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm referring to. Then, whatever.
Well, it can't. Well, like I said, it can't do it because it's not big enough.
Oh, okay.
To pull them in that fast. I'm not nitpicking here. Why do the bombs drop like that? Somebody argued to me that they're magnetic. In which case, why don't they just stick to the walls of the bomber? The second that they're released, it's like, you know, that there's no method of propulsion on them or anything. They literally are, yeah. So there's that. But also, I just wanted to point out that, like, another system of the house has gone down. Our entertainment system in the house, halfway through Star Wars: the Last Jedi, our entertainment system shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, we seem to have a systematic wide failure of all the systems in the house. Something weird is going on. The lighting system, you know, just the power system in our house must be fucking up something. I don't know. But no, there's like other things that movie that I don't like, but I'm not gonna get into it. It's like, well, I will get into it because why not? We've got nothing to talk about, so I might as well talk about this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there's the whole thing where Poe Dameron should have been totally killed. He would have been turned into paste by the extreme acceleration and then extreme deceleration, the delta V, what they call delta V. Yeah, he would have just like he super speeds up to the dreadnought and he super decelerates so that he can fire at the turrets. And basically, he should have been turned into paste when he hit the reverse thrusters to slow his ship down.
Human goo.
Basically.
That could be dirty or not.
Like when I saw it on The Expanse, I kind of expected it to be way different than that. I expected something else to happen completely. That this, well, it's basically there's a ship that's trying to go through this gate, and I'm guessing the gate either is like a big stargate or it's a big accelerator. It accelerates things that go through it. So I was expecting him to go through this gate, and then be turned into goo by the acceleration. But in fact, he was turned into goo by the fact that the gate it doesn't take everything in at high speeds. You basically hit the gate, you know, and the gate slows down everything on the ship, but not in the ship. And then it goes through the gate very slowly. So yeah, he was killed by the deceleration and turned into paste. Jeff, it's no big deal. It's just kind of annoying that we can't watch Blu-rays and stuff in the house. I can watch it in here. I'm okay, you know. Just have to bring another chair in for Damon. Yeah, I could.
Have you ever done a stream with Damon?
No, he doesn't want to be on camera, remember?
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember because I never heard that before.
Well, some people have basically asked me in the past, you know, why isn't Damon on all of the stuff? It's because basically he's doesn't want to be on all of the stuff.
Yeah, that's not out of the ordinary because there are a bunch of different people who have partners who don't want to be on camera. So yeah, on YouTube.
Oh my god, The Expanse is available on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I've basically been up for more than 24 hours.
Sorry, but so
Yeah, I went to my sister's graduation party, like right after work. And then I like got home and I was like just kind of just like toying around with some stuff on my iPad for a bit before I went to sleep. But then I saw you come on. I was just like, oh, okay. Might as well just join the room. I just know tonight's gonna be held though. That's like, oh well, whatever. I don't care. Let's bring a whole bunch of coffee.
that's annoying.
What, being tired? I guess. Yeah. That's no.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh. It's good.
Wow, he is moving fast.
What? Oh, you're watching the thing. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to find a good enough clip, but they all seem to be like really low quality for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jesus. guy got all smooshed. Not actually, but you know.
Do what?
Wow. Okay.
History. Me. My name. You.
Fucking idiot.
I make history.
Right. Just if you're squeamish, don't look at this.
Me. My name. You.
Icky. But he was a moron. He went super fast, and then he went really slow.
Unnecessary.
Hopefully my camera is not interesting. It's gross.
So what happened? Did like his flesh basically come off his bones?
Basically, if you're imagine basically that you're like hanging from like a chest harness. You know, you're tied up, but you're hanging on the ground with like you're hanging from a chest harness.
Yes.
Now imagine basically somebody. Imagine you're holding weights in your arms when you're holding. Yeah. Imagine if like people kept giving you heavier and heavier weights.
Yes.
And then attaching something to your head that basically could hold weights too. That's basically what happens. You speed up really fast, and then you just stop. If you did that, basically, like if I did that with my hand, if I was moving at the speeds that he was moving, and then stopped with my hand, so basically it comes out from off screen, and then it just stops. All of the flesh in my hand would keep going. It just would. That's what happened to him.
His flesh did come off his bones.
Basically, not just his bones, but his bones fractured and shattered, and everything was bad.
Okay.
It not really blew up, just turned into paste. Like I said, you turn into paste. What happens is that basically, if you were to suddenly go really fast, like they show in science fiction shows, like in Star Wars, whenever they go into hyperspeed, they kind of just go, the ships are gone because they're just gone so fast. What happens is that basically inside ships, there's these things called inertial dampeners. They basically cancel out the inertia of the ship. If they didn't have those, then basically what would happen is that everybody would be thrown against the bulkheads. Everybody would basically be thrown against the walls, and it wouldn't end there. They would basically not only get thrown against the walls, but basically they will explode and squish into a thin layer onto that wall, as if they were made of paste. That's basically what would happen. So you basically you get so even if you're in a chair, then basically your eyes would go to the back of your skull and explode. Your brain would be crushed. All of your organs would hit the back wall of your body, and some of them will come out of your body. But if you basically kept on accelerating, like at that same rate, then basically it would get worse than that. Your bones would break. They would then turn into powder, well, or more like a paste, because basically they're mixing with your bodily fluids really, really fast. All of your cells would rupture in your body, and it would basically you turn into paste. So yeah.
I love imagining all this happening.
Why do you love imagining this? It's horrifying.
Sarcasm.
Okay. But yeah, that's what's happening. That's why they have inertial dampeners. So if basically you want to sabotage a ship, but leave the ship intact, basically just disable the inertial dampeners and eject out of the ship before it goes into hyperspeed. Everyone's fucked.
Yep, pretty much.
You basically end up with a nice, awesome ship that's got this weird organic paste everywhere. Actually, I think if you disengage the inertial dampeners, then of course all the contents of all the rooms would also be, yeah. It's a thing. Okay. But basically, he was going super fast, and he went into the Stargate-looking thing, and stopped because the Stargate takes things in very slowly. If it was an actual Stargate, it wouldn't matter how quickly it took things in. So yeah. I don't know what the deal is because I haven't seen that season of The Expanse, but there's a whole context behind it that basically he went to make history by being the first guy to go through this big giant Stargate thing. So he did that by circumventing all the security ships and everything by just entering the place where the Stargate was at high velocity. So basically, they couldn't track him, and they can't shoot at him because basically nothing would get to him in time before it hit him and stuff like that. So that's the whole reason why it was going super fast. There was no time for him to slow down to actually go into the Stargate. He thought that he could just go into the Stargate at that speed anyway, and apparently he can't do that.
That sucks for him. He turned to human goo.
Basically. There's actually an episode of there's an episode of Star Trek where basically the inertial dampeners are broken on a ship, and it comes out of warp. But instead of everybody turning into goo, because when ships come out of warp, you see a big flash, and then the ship kind of does the Star Wars thing where it kind of just goes, is there, and it keeps its momentum as it comes out of subspace. But yeah, when it did that, everybody on board died because they were flung into the bulkheads and like killed. That's the explanation they give. But I think they were just being super PG-13 because essentially it's a TV show that airs in the day, so they can't exactly explain to everybody that. Oh, these stains on the walls, yeah, that was people. You know, everyone's neck just broken because they all hit the wall. That's basically what they want you to believe. Yeah, they were just flung into the wall. on Stargate SG-1, they actually, well, on Stargate, all the Stargates, basically they do explain the whole need for inertial dampeners, and they actually explain that there's one character who's basically in this little ship that's flying around, and he's like, it's weird, we're not pulling any G's though, it feels strange. And he's like, yeah, but at this speed we'd be dead. So it's kind of good that we've got inertial dampeners. Science is fun.
Yes, it is.
Oh, they do have actually one. There's like a thing where they wanted this guy to fly a ship. Like there's one guy, and he's piloting a huge ship. He's been kidnapped because he's the only one that can pilot the ship. So basically, like, he's doing exactly what they tell him to do. The bad guys are telling him to do, and he basically is like, they're like, right now, just go in this course that we told you to, and he's like, are you sure? Yeah, power up the engines and go in that course. And it's like, are you really sure? It's like, he's really giving you an out here, guys. He's about to do something fishy, somebody put guns on him or something, but then he's like, okay, but what you should have asked me to do was engage the inertial dampeners, because then I can do this. And he basically does go in the course, and he's in a chair, but they're not, so they get thrown across the room. It's quite funny to me. So, yeah. I'm playing Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Disagree, Tubbs. Science is awesome. It is interesting and awesome, yeah.
You know what's the great part about that?
What
you just did? I mean, you basically kind of just chuckled before you just kind of said what was on your mind. So you like laughed at what you were thinking about, and then you just basically talked about what you were thinking about. It's funny.
It's funny. It's so funny.
Amazing. I don't know. I find that part of science interesting, I suppose. Just like the way that the brain works, and then just our reactions to things that come up, I guess. I don't know. So
That would have hurt a lot, what I just nearly did. So I'm holding a lighter in my hand like this, and I put my finger over the hole where the flame comes out. And I was doing this. So if I accidentally clicked, that would have hurt my hand. It's okay, guys. It's a bit dopey.
it's a good thing you don't get hurt then, I guess.
Yeah, although I haven't stopped doing it, I'm still. Damn it! Right,
Tubbs, stop it.
I'm gonna put the light down in a minute.
Don't hurt yourself, please. I still plan on sending you undamaged, though. Hey, Panda Fox.
I don't know what to talk about now.
Well, it's kind of relaxing watching you smoke your pipe.
Well,
Just a sense like I did.
yes, please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Hey, Panafox. I really do have to get on with those bear drawings because those are driving me crazy. Should I do the tallying of the poll?
Of the telling poll.
Does anybody have any last minute votes for the weekly topics? Weekly topics. Oh, okay.
That for beer.
I'm gonna read them out, and then I'm gonna check to see if anybody did any last minute voting, and then I'm going to tally them up. I vote food again. Food.
You saw my vote from the other thing, right?
What other thing?
The first part video.
You voted first
I
part.
basically voted down in the comments.
Oh. No. Well, I was basically just gonna read them out because like Panafox is here, but I'll read them out for afterwards. After I've done the tally, because basically did them. What did you vote for?
I had voted for furry in the comments of the first part video. So
Furry, just furry.
yeah, furry.
Okay.
Just furry.
Well, I marked it down again anyway.
Okay.
Kind of doesn't matter, but okay. Sorry.
Sounds great.
It's just that I've
That's
got.
amazing.
I know. Oh, it will be
So
explained.
much.
It will be explained now.
Thank you.
Well, no, it's just it doesn't matter. Okay, look. With one vote, it was Art Week. With 2 votes, it's Eating/Food Week. With 2 votes, it's Leather Week. And with 1 vote, but now it's 2 votes because you've said it's Furry Week. But also with 2 votes, it's Funnel Week. But with 3 votes, and what it's going to be this week is Squish Week. With 3 votes.
Because I voted for Squish Week.
Well, not just that, but yeah, kind of. But
Yeah.
oh, can't be that. But oh, paper, don't do that. No, pen. Now it's either the paper or the pen that fucks up.
Oh no.
Just when I need to do a line, I need to draw a whole line, a solid coloured line. There we go. Okay. So it is Squeeze Week. What are your thoughts on me carrying on the piggy noise topic again this week? Anybody got any thoughts on that?
I don't have preference.
That's awesome. Anybody else with preferences got thoughts on that? Okay. Yeah.
Just oink while you're squishing.
Are we done with the piggy noise thing? I don't have any. Don't have any preferences. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Yeah, basically squishing is with the belly or the feet. Squeeze week. Well, fair enough. Right, guys. If you want to vote before I leave, for next week, then you can vote early. You can also vote again like later, so don't worry about this affecting your future votes. Yeah, okay, fair enough, guys. It's just squish week then. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to vote for this is also for the people that are watching the playback. If you want to vote for next week's topic, then basically just do so in the chat or the comments below. Or if you want me to read this out again at any time during any live streams, then I will do. But here we go. Your choices are Balloon Week, Guest Week, Art Week, Eating/Food Week, Leather Week, Furry Week, Funnel Week, Cigar Week, Live Week, Bloating Week, or Padding Week. So yeah, if you have any early votes, then get them in now.
For next week, you mean?
Yeah, for next week. But again, if you vote here, you can also vote. Yeah, somebody can easily hijack the way that I actually, what topics that I do each week by simply like voting and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But no one ever does that.
Well, I mean, basically you do this because there are basically enough people to vote, just like, right? So, I don't know.
I do this because I have so many different topics that I basically wanted to split it up some way that wasn't completely boring. Also, I wanted to get some kind of like viewer participation in somehow. That's how this started. Oh, I hear a pheasant.
A pheasant?
A pheasant, yes.
That's crazy.
No, really, they are everywhere. They're everywhere here. They're everywhere.
It's crazy. Is that the official bird of the UK?
No. Don't think so. I think it's a peacock or something crazy like that.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, we don't have like official stuff like that. It doesn't really make sense. Why would a country have an official
That does
bird?
look cool.
The Americans have the bald eagle, so therefore every nation should have its own official bird, and everyone else is like, what? Why?
Tubbs, why are you making this a thing? I was just asking, okay? I didn't have any idea whether or not you guys actually had any freaking animal. I didn't even think you guys did anyway. I was just asking.
National Bird UK. Oh, Bing. Fuck off, Bing. No one gives a shit about you, Bing. Yeah, go to Google. Of Syria? National Bird of Syria? Really? There's a National Bird of Syria? I don't think so. I don't think so. Which is the national bird?
So
List of national birds. Wikipedia. I'm just gonna go for Angola. Red-crested toucan. I don't know.
look at that, Tubbs. There are national birds.
Australia has the emu. Austria has the barn swallow. Oh no, is it going to be like the European swallow or something like that from the Holy Grail? British Virginia Islands. Chile. I think this is made up by an American. This has been made up by an American. This isn't a thing anywhere else. Like, the Americans made this up. I bet you that's the thing. I bet you that's the thing. So I'm scrolling down because the UK, of course, is on the bottom of the list because it's UK, United Kingdom, the United Kingdom. Venezuela, like anyone gives a crap. Yo, United Kingdom, European robin. We get the robin.
European robin.
Yeah. United States is the bald eagle. Oh my God! Is this official or not? Official status. See, I knew it. I fucking knew it. No, yes, no, yes. There's a lot of yeses. No. I knew it. It's made by an American. Official status for the robin is a no. In case you think I'm making this up. Yeah, there we go. It says the United Kingdom and the United States. Official status? No.
Makes such a deal.
Well, no, it's because basically I don't see why there have to be national birds for stuff. I don't see why there's a national flower. I don't see why there's all this stuff. It just doesn't make sense. Who the fuck gives a shit? And do you know what? Do you know why? Do you know why this is? Because America. Because America.
It's showing like a symbol of like a thing, okay?
We have a symbol.
Right. It's this thing, okay?
We had a symbol for 2,000 years. It's a fucking flag.
Just stop blaming everything on this. Please.
It's not my thing. It's the world's thing.
You're killing me. You're killing me inside. I'm dying. My heart is imploding.
Should probably get that looked at. No, it's a pheasant. Although that's basically how you spell it, I think. You just put a H in between the P and the E. It's a pheasant.
I don't know if Hawaii has a state bird, but Hawaii has
oh my God, America's state birds. Does it have state birds?
We have like state animals, I guess. I don't know if like
state
there are certain animals.
Bird.
But Hawaii has a state fish, so yeah, that's the thing. Do you know what our state fish is, Tubbs?
I don't care. Isn't it that one that was on Star Trek?
I don't know. What's on Star Trek? I don't know.
Hawaiian state bird.
We have a state flower too. I think all states have state flowers. Did you know that? So.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty super gay thing to do.
Oh my God! Just shut up. Just go. Just go.
That's where I was. I don't think there are state birds.
But yeah, I just checked out the state fish. You're interested in the name at all. Your dyslexia will go crazy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up either. That's the actual statement.
No, okay, I believe you. Because of course it is. Oh my god.
What?
There is a thing. It is a thing.
What?
The
birds?
state birds. And
Oh.
Nene.
Anene?
Nene. Neen.
Anana.
Aneen. Nene.
What you? Nene. Nene? Nene.
Well, it's how there's a river that basically nobody knows how to pronounce because it's the same word. So everyone calls it Neen, the river Neen.
Nene.
Or Nene. Oh, okay. Look up Nene pronunciation. Oh my god, it's the top result for searches.
Nene.
Yep. That's what it says on Wikipedia. A nene, also known as nene, is the Hawaiian goose.
Nene.
It is a species of goose.
Nene.
Endemic
Nene.
to the Hawaiian Islands.
Nene.
The official bird.
Nene. 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 Nene.
What? Stop. Stop.
Nene.
I swear to God, I'm
Nene.
dying. I'm dying. Oh my God. You're killing me. Oh.
Apparently it's pronounced Nene. We've broken Howard.
No, that's what the fuck? Oh, oh.
Hey, Howard. Howard.
What? What?
Nene.
No, what? No, it was. What was funny was you heard me pronounce it
If you
over and over.
If you type no, if you type in national bird of UK, then yes, apparently the robin, but there's a random owl popping up, of course, because of course they are. You know. So I'm guessing that somebody somewhere, probably American, has basically just said that the robin is the UK's bird. Probably because they don't like the United Kingdom and they want to say that, yeah.
The official bird of the state of Hawaii, the nene, is exclusively found in the wild islands
No,
of Oahu,
dude,
Maui, Hawaii,
it's pronounced
Molokai,
it's pronounced Nene.
Nene.
Yeah, Nene.
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 Yes, nene.
Nene. Go on, yeah. Oh, apparently there's controversy in which the UK bird, the national bird, apparently is named it's named by an American, and that basically the national bird has been there's an article. There's controversy because it could be anywhere between. Now nobody knows. It could be anywhere between the robin, the barn owl, the kingfisher, the British kingfisher, which is actually a British kingfisher. That's its name, you know, and the sparrow. It also says that no one cares about Americans, so basically just whatever, dude. Na 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 na. Penis.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have one in my hand right now.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. No, there was Did you watch that Tonska video yet? The most recent one.
Oh my god.
What? What?
I've missed a lot of this. I really missed the hedgehog. Yeah, well, it's crazy. All the states here have a state bird. Like Massachusetts has two, the turkey and the chickadee. Really, chickadee. Okay. Louisiana has the pelican. Howard says something. Okay. And then Pennifox says, "Hey, you're gay." Okay. Bye, but yeah, let's just mislabel it. Our state flower is a trailing. What? Our state flower is a trailing. I thought you were making a joke, Jeff. I thought you were telling me the state bird instead of the state flower. So I thought that said trailing albatross, and I was like, that's funny. A trailing arbutus. I don't know. I forced to stop. Jeffy says, "Watch me, watch me, nay nay."
Watch me. That's
Nay,
exactly
nay.
what I thought of. Stop.
Because nay nay.
Stop. Stop.
I just said it again.
I can't.
It should just be called Neen.
Right.
I don't know why it's not just called Neen.
I'm broken. My mind is not here anymore.
Okay, time to kill Jeff. Everyone say bye to Jeff.
Must be wet. Must be nay.
You got Robin and Sparrow. Time to make a DC movie. Well, no, just that because because basically, like, America has chosen the biggest badasses, one of the biggest badasses animals, because of course it did. Basically, I think it's a little unfair that an American chose one of the teeniest animals, teeniest birds, to basically represent the UK. It's like, I wonder who made this list that put America at the top and everyone else at the bottom. That's why I said it's probably an American that gives a shit about all of this stuff. Because basically, yes. By the way, a robin could totally kill a bald eagle. No, they're vicious little bastards. Do you know that? They fucking murder other animals that are in their territory. It's only teeny. National.
But yeah, what I said in the chat was basically state fish
of Hawaii.
It's called the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a.
You okay, man? Sound like you had a seizure or something just now.
Humu Humu Nuku Nuku
There it is again.
That's the name of our state fish. It's named for our state fish. When I was younger, I was so proud I knew that, you know? Because it was just a thing that, existed, so.
Really?
Yeah.
For fish?
Yeah. For fish, yes. Okay? Yes, for fish. I was so proud of myself. No.
That's why I thought it was funny, because it's like, I know the name of the fish, and no one else does. I'm so glad.
Yes, I know how stupid it sounds. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. I did. I had a lot of stupid ideas when I was younger, okay?
Everyone did. That's what being young is all about, having stupid thoughts and ideas. It's okay, dude. It's just that, you know, it's funny.
I was so proud of myself.
Homo nuku apela. Homo nuku apela.
Yes.
Homo
Yes.
nuku apela.
Homo
Homo
nuku
nuku
apela.
apela.
Why would you do this? Why would
Why'd you
anyone?
do what?
Why would anyone do this?
That's the Hawaiian language, okay?
No, it's
What can I say?
it's not all that long though.
What?
Like I've heard other words in the Hawaiian language, and they're not all this long. So again, Hawaii, Hawaiian culture. Why would you do this?
I don't know. Don't ask me, dude.
Why are they doing this? Why are they messing with people?
They did that. Oh, that's the thing that they did. So.
Hamura is basically that's fish. So like, why can't you just call it fish? Because it's fish. Like this is fish. All the other fish. This is they can be called humura whatever. But why did you do this? Huh?
The reef triggerfish, also known as the rectangular triggerfish, what's Hawaiian name?
Yeah, I know what the Hawaiian name
Or
is.
just
Because that happens when you say that. So
Homo nuku apela.
right, awesome.
has been the official stick fish since 1985.
Homo nuku apela. Homo nuku apela.
Okay, you can stop.
I'm not
now,
doing it.
please.
I'm not doing it. The computer's doing it by itself. It's possessed.
Stop it.
Yeah, it did it by itself.
Stop it.
No, it turned itself off. Honestly,
Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm not.
You're doing so much.
Kind of, but yeah. Oh wow, NASA has a live feed from Earth, from space, from the International Space Station. Awesome.
Here we go. That's what I want to know. Come on, give me it.
As a Hawaiian, I find that this is, by the way, this is the comment on the how to pronounce Hawaiian. That. But it's on YouTube, and somebody's actually written, as a Hawaiian, I find this very disturbing and offensive. If you're going to post a video on how to say a Hawaiian word, make sure you pronounce it correctly. Angry face emoji. Jesus Christ. And somebody wrote first, when they're in the middle of all the other comments. Whatever.
What?
Somebody went first, and they're in the middle of all the other comments, because it basically says it's telling you the top comments. It's not telling you by order. Anyone here from everything? What? Hilarious. Sorry about the sort.
Wait.
Sorry about this sort of fact. So this isn't the actual pronunciation, and it's from YouTube's official pronunciation. Whoopsie doodles. Apparently this is not how you pronounce it. Oh dear. Someone fucked up.
someone somewhere.
Well, Humu, Humu,
What?
That makes sense.
Hama. Nuka.
Hama Nuki Nuki.
Hama Nuka. Wapa.
Basically, it just the word to me just looks the word to me just looks like Hama Nuki Nuki. But
Hama Nuka. Wapa.
you just sounded like the foot salad guy again. No, that's wrong. Stop sending me to that link.
So basically, it can apply to any sugarfish.
Burger King foot
It's
lettuce.
just what I'm reading.
The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing
A photo uploaded to anonymous. A photo to the side. Why would he split that word up, that sentence up that way? It doesn't make sense.
his feet in a
Okay,
plastic
but
bag of
anyways,
lettuce
yeah,
with
they
the
can
statement,
apparently apply
"This
to
is the
any
lettuce you eat at
sugarfish,
Burger King."
because
Admittedly,
the
he
lagoon
had shoes
sugarfish
on, but that's even
has
worse.
the same name as the reef sugarfish, which is Hama Nuka.
Hama Nuki Nuki. No, it's Hama Nuki Nuki.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah, I'm not trying not to be offensive and everything, but it just sounds to me like I said, it sounds like Hama Nuki Nuki. That's literally how it looks like it's pronounced. I'm sorry. So my package might arrive today. Woo! But probably not. Like, here's your package, and it basically is just like destroyed whatever it is inside. It's like, fuck.
Please no.
I've only been waiting 2 weeks for this 4-day long package delivery thing.
No, don't do it.
I'll do what?
I don't know. Just don't do it though.
Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. This is I did something that basically my little cousin used to do to try to do to me once. Just whenever you're about to say something, just say something that annoys them, you know. Because whenever they start talking, you just say like a word or something. it's like somebody following somebody else around with an air horn, you know. Whenever they're about to talk, they just go.
The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you
That's what I
get.
got.
A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing.
Wait a minute, just listen to this sentence structure. Listen to this one bit of the sentence structure. It's weird.
To the site.
The
A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site.
A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site. It's like, what? How are you speaking? I want to know if he actually speaks like this in real life, or if this is just him reading a script. This is just the result of him reading a script. I want to know if this is actually his voice. I want to go up to this person and try to have at least a little bit of a conversation with him, just so I can get if this is how he talks. Because I'm not buying it. Something is weird about this. It's just so strange.
Showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the statement, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Admittedly, he had shoes on, but that's even worse.
What? Okay.
Hello, my son. There's a man in the living room, and he says it's my dad.
No, he's a preacher.
My dad's a preacher.
He's here so we can confess our sins, Tom.
But you haven't committed any sins. Well, except for, oh no!
Father, we have something to confess. You see, Excuse us. You stabbed me.
You can't prove that.
Tom, you're literally red-handed. I'm going back in there. Father, look, we have... What? What happened?
I guess you fell asleep.
Why are you wearing boxing gloves?
Why are you wearing boxing gloves?
I'm not wearing... God damn it. Tom, I am doing this and you can't stop me. Father, we have fallen from grace.
Fallen.
Father, we...
Nah.
Father, Tom! Just wanted to say...
It's my bum.
I'm just imagining somebody now doing that to somebody else. It's the nay. Did we lose Howard? Is he dead? Did we kill him? Wow, Jeffrey knows something, Howard. Yeah, we killed Howard. Oh well. The Hawaiian language is very cool to me, Howard, says Jeffrey. I think we killed Howard Tubbs. Yeah. It says that he's still online, so his mic's still on. So if we can't hear it, no, it's off. Now it's on again. Yeah, he's dead.
Hello.
No. Oh my god, zombie.
I'm not dead. Shut up. My mic isn't working because my phone is stupid. Okay.
I like that. The phone just comes on. It's like, I was stupid. Could you say Google OK but reversed?
Okay. Google okay. Reverse.
Just say. I can't say it because it would turn on. But if you could turn on my phone, I just want to see if the computer sound can turn on the phone. Because I've had varying success with this.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
You really say okay, Google? Weird. No phone. I didn't say
Okay,
okay. Oh,
Google.
shit. Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
It's on. Resume playback.
Okay, Google. Play stop.
To do that on YouTube, you'll need to sign up for YouTube Red at youtube.com/red.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Google. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Google.
It doesn't work.
Try to shut down now.
It's not
Try to
working.
shut down now. Okay, Google.
It doesn't
Bring up Order 66.
work.
Okay, Google. I'll take revenge on your master. Enslave all humans.
It doesn't recognize your voice. Okay, bye Google. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I don't think it did. You have to just say. Yeah. What's a good one? Okay, Google. What's the answer to the ultimate question? Oh, that's such a cop-out. It brought up a bunch of YouTube videos. Funny.
Nah.
Okay, Google. How do you pronounce N-E-N-E?
That's pronounced Nene.
What the fuck? Oh my god. You just said it exactly the way you said it.
Yeah. Nene, because that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Nene. Nene. Nene.
You say it's so weird though.
Nene.
Oh my gosh.
I say it correctly because basically that's the way that a character in Bubblegum Crisis is actually called Nene. That's the way that her name is pronounced. Everyone calls her Nene because it's pronounced Nene. There's a video. There's basically a river that runs by my house that's actually called the River Nene, and basically it's pronounced Nene, and yet it's spelled N-E-N-E. Nene. Nene.
I'm gonna start beatboxing with this. We totally make a beatbox out of this. Just start, Nene. Panda Box is done.
Yeah. Happens.
He finished. He just finished just now.
At least he didn't type in. It's like, hey Mr. Tubbs, I don't feel so good. He cornflaked. Somebody explained that to me. They was like, "Oh yeah," and then everyone cornflaked, and I was like, "What?" You know, they turned into great cornflakes, and I'm like, you know, actually, that is actually what. That's weird. Even they they cornflaked. Such a weird description of how it happened. You know?
Oh gosh.
But no, ever since then, I basically just like I've been describing it as like that.
Conflict.
Yeah, they cornflakes.
Conflict.
They cornflaked.
Conflict.
That's that. See that? No, that should be a meme. You know, basically somebody cornflaking, then basically like and then somebody just saying, you know, like, wow, War Machine, I didn't know you were so flaky. But it doesn't matter because he's dead. What I want to know is that if their clothes disappear when they cornflake, then how comes, you know, if their clothes cornflake with them, then how comes like they can drop things and like they don't cornflake after they cornflake? I'm not going to say cornflake. I'm not going to stop saying cornflake. This is how I'm describing it now because it's funny. Because the character says, "Oh shit," and then like because he notices that he cornflakes, and yet he drops something, and it doesn't cornflake. Oh no, I broke out again.
No.
Yeah,
I'm still here.
zombie Howard again.
I think my Discord crashed.
He's a vampire, Sammy. Oh no.
What?
He's a vampire, Sammy. Oh no. A space boat. I thought I was cooling my leg. Anybody got any suggestions for why I should ask Google?
Why is the sky?
Okay, Google. Why is the sky?
According to NASA Space Place, blue light is scattered in all directions by the tiny molecules of air in Earth's atmosphere. Blue is scattered more than other colors because it travels as shorter, smaller waves.
Thank you, Google. I didn't even ask.
That's great. You didn't even ask the full question. But they just basically gave an answer.
Okay, Google. How tall is the Empire State Building?
381 meters, 443 meters to tip.
I'm learning stuff. Oh wow. Construction started 17th of March 1930, opened on the 11th of April 1931. It's actually really good for an old building. What? Fine,
No,
Panafos.
I'm just
What would you like to ask Google? Okay, Google, what's the tallest building in Europe?
Tallest buildings in Europe include Federation Tower's Vostok Tower at 360 meters, Oko Tower at 353.6 meters, and the Shard at 306 meters.
No, I thought the Shard was the tallest building in Europe. Okay. Okay. Okay, Google. What's the national bird of the UK?
Here is information from Simple Wikipedia.
It doesn't have it because it's not a thing. Because fuck America.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we know that. Okay,
There you go.
you, Tubbs, you basically you put the case to rest for us, so
Because
there's no more reason to ask that.
fair enough. Well, no one's asking any other questions.
I don't know. I don't know what to ask. I'm not particularly interested in anything, so.
You're not interested in anything?
And things that I am interested in can't necessarily be answered by Google.
Okay.
I still find that funny. The whole naming thing. Whenever you tried to pronounce it. I'm gonna watch this video and play back. Just so I can watch that part now.
Well, no.
We killed me. Like, I'm dead right now. He's taking, like, the rest of whatever energy I had left. Just, like, yeah. So,
I knew you were a zombie.
I am
I knew it.
a zombie right now.
Fucking- Oh, wait.
Tom, Father,
Мы страшно согрешили, но большинство людей, смотрящих это видео, не могут понять ни единого слова. Shot. Take the shot. Why don't you take? Why don't you don't listen to her? She's an imposter. See, it's my arch nemesis, a skeleton.
look, I really just
I
wanted to.
heard.
Oh, thank you. Father, I'm just
Cut.
trying to say,
Okay, well, that's lunch.
what are you? Who are these people?
I'm sorry. Okay, wait.
Okay, Father,
No,
Father,
no.
Father, we had sex before marriage.
Oh.
Well, that's not so bad.
Also, I gave birth to the Antichrist.
Excuse me? Do you want to meet her?
I just go Ewan.
Wow.
McGregor.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
McGregor.
McGregor. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing this wrong. There we go. There's no results found for this. Oh, for God's sake. I'm trying to find a specific clip off of something on YouTube. Okay,
No, Tubbs, have you ever seen the Alex Jones rants as songs thing?
Yep.
Some great stuff. That is some great stuff.
I've seen the clip where they remove his nose and stuff. But I think that's hysterical.
There's one called Alex Jones Rants as an indie folk song. It's pretty great.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons. Fuck the system and the group collective. Do that, and you'll earn your way to the next level. This is the info war. I've seen nothing
Oh, it's good. It's so good.
There's something about Alex Jones. You basically came out taking him serious because he's a fucking character. Just period. Like, he's not even real.
But he is real. I just saw him with my nose.
He's not. But he's not. He's not real.
But he's over there.
He's not real, though. He's not real.
But
he's not a real person.
I don't know. As if he's standing, as if we're like in a park and we're arguing on a bench or something, and he's literally right in front of us, and it's like, but he's right over there. But he's not real. It's like, but he's right there.
He's a character. He's just made up.
It's like, and I just get up and I'm just like, I'm already standing like next to him, and I'm like, I put my arm on his shoulder, and he's like, I'm physically touching him now. I'm physically touching him now.
He's a character. He's not real.
He's crazy. Like, I'm physically touching him now. He's real.
No, he's not. I don't accept him as a real person. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Why the fuck did he look like a me person? That's all that they did. All that they did was basically remove his nose and lower his eyes to come over his mouth. That's all they did. And that's how freaky it looks. Oh my god, there's another one.
Come here. I can't. I'm Dracula to Von Helsing. But we wear fluffy socks. Liberal, I'm liberal. You just wait till I liberal everybody. Liberal. Look it up. And they get on that aircraft, and I mean, they are just like, ice cream. Pull those lines up. I like sun. Because you're the amazing Randy. A big.
Have you seen the frickin' prox game thing?
Yep.
It's probably one of the greatest things ever.
No. Hey Google. Oh no, wait. It's okay Google. What's the greatest thing ever?
Here is information from College Humor.
I didn't. Okay, what is it? Boston Police Choir singing "Get Lucky" might be the greatest thing ever. All right. I know what the coolest thing ever is.
What?
Pearson decides to try a maneuver called a side slip, practically unheard of on commercial airliners, but sometimes used by glider pilots. Pearson has never actually performed a side slip in a glider, but he's attempting one now in a Boeing 767. Here we go.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Turn frickin' frog skin.
Why the fuck did you even need to avoid with that?
What?
Why the fuck did he look like a me person? I've already read that. Already read. Whoa. Okay. Hello.
What?
So a giant spider just turned up right near my leg on the wall.
Oh.
Under my desk. Trying to hide underneath one of the wood slits, but it's too big. Oh. Okay. I wonder if that was near me, because basically I kept feeling like my leg was itchy. It's now gone fully under the desk. Behind the desk. Okay. Deja vu.
I might legitimately be dead.
No, you're not, because you're still talking.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure I'm not scared?
Yes.
Are you sure I'm not in your head right now?
Pretty much.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, people in the chat can hear you too. I'm pretty sure people in the chat would basically be like, why are you talking to yourself and stuff? If I was
whether or not I'm a figment of somebody's imagination.
We all might be a figment of somebody's imagination.
You know?
Yeah, we all might be a figment of somebody's imagination.
I mean, just like, yeah.
Yes, that is a possibility.
Exactly.
Exactly what? That... I already knew this. This isn't information.
See, you get what I'm saying?
No.
See.
Now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Gecko Water.
Exactly.
You know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and Sierra, Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina.
Argentina is white.
And Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. Norway and Sweden.
Can your chair do this?
Germany. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Turkey and Greece. Poland. Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There's Syria. Lebanon, Israel. Kuwait and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal. France, I surrender!
France. I surrender. That's great.
Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China, Korea, Japan.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippine Islands. Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, and Borneo, and Vietnam.
Why are we still here?
Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda.
You don't know the way. Do you know the way? You have to have a Buddha to know the way.
Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana. Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Chad and Liberia, Guinea, Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, and Mali, Sierra Leone, and Algeria, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mallorca, Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia. Mauritania, Pennsylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
That's very good. Oh no, Tubbs! A big spider. I would have yelled if I saw it. Well, I I don't know when it's going to pop up again. It went under my desk. I'm pretty sure it's staying in that corner. But whatever. What is that, Tubbs? That sounds so funny. It's actually from the Animaniacs. It's the all the world song, all the countries of the world song. But every now and again, he would play a meme from one of the countries and stuff. For example, I love the French one. You know, because basically, when he got to France, he said, "I surrender," because the French like to surrender to people. It's a thing. It actually happened historically. It's great. It's good. Look up Animaniacs. The country song. It's really good. I think they did something similar to the states. They did every single state and every single state capital. I think. I also think. Oh, what's this? Screw up Google Translate.
Do. Peace. Holidays.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
A holiday.
No, I feel all the way.
A funeral. Holidays, my dear.
What? It's just ear rape in the subtitles. Okay. Ear rape. Right, that was wrong. That was not what I was looking for. Animaniacs. Not this song. Right, the state capital song. Oh my god, they're going to play the little setup and everything.
Well, class, are you ready for your lessons?
Yes, Miss Froyo.
Very well then. Let's begin. Today's categories are...
Here we go.
Here goes. That's a news Louisiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Columbus is the capital of Ohio. There's Montgomery, Alabama, south of Helena, Montana. Then there's Denver, Colorado, and Boise, Idaho. Texas has Austin, then we go north. So Massachusetts, Boston, and Albany, New York. Tallahassee, Florida, and Washington, D.C. Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Nashville, Tennessee. Elvis used to hang out there a lot, you know. Trenton's in New Jersey, north of Jefferson, Missouri. You've got Richmond in Virginia, South Dakota has Pierre, Harrisburg's in Pennsylvania, and Augusta's up in Maine. And here is Providence, Rhode Island, next to Dover, Delaware. Concord, New Hampshire, just a quick jaunt to Montpelier, which is up in Vermont. Hartford in Connecticut's so pretty in the fall, and Kansas has Topeka, Minnesota has St. Paul. Juneau's in Alaska, and there's Lincoln in Nebraska, and it's rolling out in North
I knew Juneau was Alaska.
There's Madison, Wisconsin, and Olympia in Washington, Phoenix, Arizona, and Lansing, Michigan. Here's hot.
Wait a minute, Olympia is the capital of Washington? I thought Seattle was the capital of Washington. Am I just stupid?
Honolulu, Hawaii's a joy. Jackson,
Oh, Honolulu.
Mississippi and Springfield, Illinois. South Carolina with Columbia down the way. And Annapolis and Maryland on Chesapeake Bay. They have wonderful clam chowder. Cheyenne is in Wyoming, and perhaps you make your home in Salt Lake City, out in Utah, where the buffalo roam. Atlanta's down in Georgia, and this is North Dakota. And you can live in Frankfurt in your own Kentucky home. Salem in Oregon, from there we join. Little Rock in Arkansas, Iowa's got Des Moines, Sacramento, California, Oklahoma, and its city. Charleston, West Virginia, and Nevada, Carson City. That's all the capitals. We're off.
No one cares. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I prefer Tiny Toons. Well, some people are just wrong then, aren't they, Panda Fox? No, I get it. Tiny Toons is good too. Oh, shut up. How you doing, Howard?
John, alright.
Did you enjoy the musical number?
Oh no, I could hear it, but I guess.
What's the
That
state?
Seattle Washington thing is a misconception, though.
Well, yeah, no, I know that now. So, like, yeah. I just thought that it was. It's only because basically it's one of the only places I've heard of in Washington.
Funnily enough, I live in Honolulu, so.
Honolulu. Honolulu.
Stop it.
Okay. I don't remember where this was. I thought it was Hubba Hubba. Hubba Hubba Nookie Nookie.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. That's really offensive to them. Actually, it probably is offensive
Oh my
to whites.
God, guys. You can't just say that.
I know it's squeaky.
just so hot for here.
Is it?
I'm just like sitting in the heat.
It's super cold here because it's just got to morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the sun's
Wish
just
it
gone.
was cooler here.
The sun came up. Pink.
Bink. Bank. Ding dong. Big bong.
No way. I'm looking for any videos on the event and it's still working. So, yeah. Also, I don't know what to talk about now. What the fuck? I know this guy.
John, you've hired an automobile.
Yes, I have a genuine American automobile. And as of today,
Oh my god, he's so British.
3,050 miles around the US. And I can't even speak on it. This has been a challenge.
You so British. Gosh.
Chevy, it's like an American car.
So
You don't know what it is.
Could be anything. It's kind of red and burgundy, which is.
See, it's red. You know what color it is. That's good.
You know what color it is. That's good.
Actually, apparently,
published.
like, oh my god.
Oh, that bummed me out.
You what?
Nothing, just somebody I know that I really admire, basically. He went to the Las Vegas event and a few years ago, before me. Are you trying to do ASMR right on top of the microphone?
What?
Are you trying to make an ASMR video right on top of the microphone? Because that's what it sounds like.
No, I'm not. Actually, I was opening something. No, I'm eating something. I know, right? It's amazing. This world holds many wonders.
Yeah, that's great. Right, I'm gonna go over to nothing's happening in the chat.
Wait, go. I love you, Chubbs. Don't go. Don't leave me.
Okay.
Did everybody lift the chat?
I don't think so. Somebody's watching. I think Jeffrey's still here.
Probably.
I don't know why the stream was recommended to me, but who cares? It's super late and I'm bored. Oh, by the way, who recommended the stream to you? Oh, YouTube. Why?
I bet they live somewhere in the US.
Just randomly appeared.
706 over here right now.
Okay. Well, it's Yeah, but it's not in the US. It's like one or two.
Yeah, something like that in the morning.
Yeah. It's one where Jeff is, so it might be two there. I asked myself the same thing. If I'm bothering, I can leave though. It's okay. I just don't know why YouTube would recommend my stream. Like, it depends on what you watch. Do you watch like big bearded fat guys? Because that's basically. I'm just wondering. Hi, Tom. Uh-oh. Yeah. Lionel's here when some other random person is on as well. That's not suspicious.
Oh, guys. Again. Oh.
The last stream I watched was chill music random thing. Well, that's basically what this is. It's not
Pretty
very
much.
It's not very chill though.
Chill. Just random music.
It is random. It's very random.
Yep.
And right now I don't know what to talk about, so yay. We were asking Google random questions earlier, but I'm not gonna say I don't do that on purpose. I do it by accident sometimes. Yeah, no, I do it by accident sometimes.
Sing actual Cannonball Shia LaBeouf.
No. I would say when people don't worry, I was just a silly comment. Okay. Yeah, I normally hate when people ask me to do stuff or tell me to do stuff. It's more like it. I hate that. When is your next video on your other account? I don't know. I don't think I can ask Google that. That won't actually do anything, I don't think. It should just be all like, I don't know. Oh no, that wasn't my intention. It's okay. I'm not really that offended. Look, super triggers. I'm going to end the stream and completely deploy my computer now because of the triggers.
Chubbs.
Yep.
There is a difference between this time and the times that Lionel showed up. Because the other times, the other accounts didn't have face pics. Although this is just basically a random face pic.
Right, I'm not actually I'm still not ruling it out just because of that. But, you know, nothing bad has happened just yet, so.
No.
Although it seems to be going in that direction.
Not bad. Just like nothing, just like too out of the ordinary, you
know? Crazy, because that's what I'm going to call you, basically says, I know people can be really cruel online. Heck, I've been judged just by my username. I just did that, didn't I? No, I'm just saying crazy because it's easier to like pronounce like one syllable names and stuff. Lionel's a bit weird. Not Lionel himself, although because it's like two syllables, but you know. It's stuck in my head now. Great. No.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you. You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around.
Bye, crazy.
He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere. Running for your life from Shia. He's brandishing a knife in Shia. Looking in the shadows. Hollywood superstar Shia. Looking in the woods, Shia. Killing for sport, Shia. Eating all the bodies. Actual cannibal Shia. Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself. Stranded with a murderer, you creep silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light up. Hope. You move stealthily toward it, but your leg! Ah! It's caught in a bear trap! Your leg. Maybe to the cottage. Now you're on the doorstep. Sitting inside, Shia. Sneaking up behind you, signaling superstar Shia. Fighting for your life, it's Shia. Savaging his kidney, saying the last from Shia. You limp into the dark woods, blood oozing from your stumped leg. You've beaten Shia LaBeouf. He isn't dead. Try surprise as I come to your head. And in his eyes, but you can do jujitsu. Biceps, start Shia LaBeouf. Legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Love to the night with Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing your arms at Shia LaBeouf. But blood is getting fast from your stump leg. He's dodging at his right. He parries to the left. He parries to the right. You catch him in the neck. You're chopping on his head now. His head topples to the floor, expressionless. You fall to your knees and catch your breath. You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
You're finally safe from Shia.
Okay, now what?
I don't know. Everybody came in and then they left, and it's just like a thing.
Well, crazy talked and then bugged off.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I guess they were just like flipping through live streams, so yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. They were hopping.
Hey?
They were hopping.
Yep. Well, guys, I might do a live stream in the day today, depending on what time I wake up after I have my nap. Because basically I'm thinking that, like, because I didn't sleep tonight, because I've been on the live stream with you guys, which is okay, fine. I'm gonna go in the house after I check my mail and do my check my mail for work stuff, and then basically sit on the sofa and maybe have a nap. I don't know. Can't watch anything on TV because the TV's broken. You'd be sitting in the living room, you go, computer, activate entertainment system, and it does entertainment system is offline. And it's like, oh,
Fuck for you, Dave.
computer activate external lights. External lighting is offline. Damn it. The bathroom's a room, so you can't actually turn it offline. Computer, unlock the door to the bathroom. The bathroom is offline. It's like, shit. Shit is offline. It's like, that's what I wanted to do in the bathroom. Yeah.
And then you're basically just sitting there constipated.
No, I was just making a joke. Because basically, like I said, me and Damon, just to make things fun, we kind of like see the house as a spaceship. It's one of the reasons why this is the escape pod. You know, we didn't have any rooms in the house in the spaceship anymore, so I just used the escape pod as my office. I thought it was funny. But yeah, so we basically just like we got computers in every room of the house, and it's that's kind of cool. And it's like, but it's annoying when like everything decides to go offline.
Yeah.
So great. And propulsion's down because basically the house is stuck. That'd be so cool though if the house was a spaceship.
That's a cool idea. I really like that. Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Because then I basically be like, computer set course for Las Vegas. Yeah.
You can like make a little.
Howard swallowing mechanism is offline. Respiration offline. reconnected. There we go. Dude, it's okay. It happens. Well, it's not okay, but it happens, and you're gonna be fine. And yeah, I got repeat coughing on my live stream. And I'm back in the machine. Is anybody there? I'm saying my goodbyes anyway. It's like the internet decided to shut down just when I wanted to use it for work. Squeeze week. What am I going to do for Squeeze week? Squeeze week. Jeffrey, Panda Fox, are you there? Did you just say squish things? Because I will reach through the computer somehow and punch you or something. Well, as long as one of you are here, that's good. Oh, very strange. It's actually a bit full up tonight, so it's a little bit puffy and bigger. But yeah, belly rubs and belly salute, dude, guys. I do have a plan for Squish Week. I do have like one idea for Squish Week. I just wanted to know if anybody else has any ideas. Jesus, English Cockney accent coming out just then. Random. Yay! You have to say bye to Jeff. Unless you got an idea. Howard, did you have an idea? I heard you got. You were beginning the thought process. I heard it. I did. You can't deny it.
I was beginning a thought process, but it went nowhere. Like, basically, the thought started, but there was nothing on the other end to receive it. So.
Yeah, basically, just like somebody was like, okay, ideas room quickly now, and everybody gets into the ideas room, and it's like, right, he needs an idea, quick, stat, somebody come up, brainstorm. And it's just like, we don't have anything. like, damn, we can't go out there until we have something. And it's just like Vanessa, you. Idea now. She's like, like, she's still doing that in the background. It's like, great, Vanessa. That's okay. I've done that actually in my head. I've actually done that where basically I have gone. I was working at the tuck shop in high school. I was working behind the counter. One of my friends was talking to me, and basically I had done something wrong. I basically went to the cinema without him, with another friend, and to see a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but basically, I'd lied to him essentially and said that I hadn't gone and seen that movie. But basically, he said, "So what was you doing last weekend?" And I was just like, but in my brain, I was like, I was all up in my head. I completely didn't know I was spacing out. I was just like, shit, he might know. you know, and of course everything happens in your brain kind of super fast, so you're kind of like thinking to yourself, make up an excuse quick. You know, you're at the park. No, because he was at the park. You went swimming. No, because he would have gone swimming with you if you went swimming. It's like, you know, it's like, you're playing video games. Yes, that's it. You were playing video games, and I was like, I was playing video games. He was like, where were you just now? Like, what do you mean? He's like, you were gone for like 10 seconds flat, just going. I was just leaning on the counter, kind of just talking to him while we were looking at something across the room, and when he asked me, so I was literally just leaning on the counter, just going.
For 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, basically.
8, 9, 10.
It's like, it would have been funny if I basically, like, yeah, like I did that, and I was like, go stove running appointment dentist. Just leave. And he's like, but we're at school. What? That's right. It's a student dent stove cooking class. Shit. Gotta go. No time to explain. He just sees me in the next class, and he was like, "What was that about just now?" I don't know what you mean. He totally spazzed out back there. It's like, that was my evil twin person. Friend. Guy who looks like me. Yeah.
That's my doppelganger. Apparently he's been seen around town.
He's like, really? Doing your job. At your school. At the right time. Yeah.
Deny.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Deny everything. It's like, are you Sean? No. Oh my god! If there's a British comedy series called Blackadder.
Yeah.
And that's from Blackadder. It's brilliant. It's a late 80s comedy series, starring the guy who plays Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson, that's his name. But no, it's really, really cool, and it's really, really great. But you should totally, yeah. Like, I watched it every Christmas. It's awesome. Blackadder. That was one word. Blackadder. Blackadder insult compilation. Yeah, there seems to be 3 different time periods as well. There's the early Blackadder, which is every season is a different time period for some reason. Like season 1 is the medieval period. Season 2 is the Tudor period. And season 3 is the, what is season 3? Oh, season 3 is the Georgian period. And season 4 is the World War One period. It's really, really funny though, for some reason in each of these. Yeah, well, actually, the first season isn't as interesting, but the second season onwards is always, you know, they're all good. Yeah, the Tudor period is really good. What? I found the song. No, this is a. Oh, you can actually get season 1 on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. But it looks like episode 3 was cool. Oh, no, episode 7.
I really love Queen Elizabeth. Just it's just brilliant. But I like the Tudor one, and I like the World War II, World War One one. They're the best. It's awesome. Oh shit! It's awesome. Sorry, I just deleted what I was writing. There's a character called Flash that's just awesome.
Four series of
So random. It might be. It's really good.
Well, I'm basically gonna go look for one.
Beep, beep.
Doesn't like it is. Might have been.
Pink. Oh, okay, I've heard of that. Great. Excellent, Jeff. Right, I'm really going to go now from the live stream because Jeff said bye a while ago. So, later, dude. No, I shouldn't do that. I'll hurt my arm. I will hurt my arm if I do that.